Welcome to PGTV News. Here are our top stories. Lakeland Police, along with city commissioners and the Dream Center of Lakeland, help clean up the West Side Park area.
Florida Southern College, a top-ranked school, find out why and how they are preparing students for the future.
Hello and welcome to PGTV News. I'm Stephen Barnes.
And I'm Lauren Lingell. Thank you for tuning in. We start our first story out of Lakeland, where volunteers cleaned up the West Side Park area, which is prone to gang-related activity. 200 volunteers came out to help with the outreach event. Staff members from the city as well as city commissioners were there to lend a helping hand. Lakeland Police, along with Southeastern University's men's and women's soccer teams, were out in the force making a difference. We recently had a chance to talk with the main speaker of the Lawton Childs Lecture Series. The lecture series has been going on for years. Here's Jeremy Moretti with the report.
When it comes to law enforcement, does a Water Patrol officer for Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission come to mind? Or what about a game warden? Well, in the case of Bob Lee, he's not just a retired game warden, but he's also an author.
I've written 2 books. The first book is Backcountry Lawman, True Stories from a Florida Game Warden. The second book is Bad Guys, Bullets, and Boat Chases, True Stories of Florida Game Wardens. The first book, Backcountry Lawman, was published back in March of 2013, and it is basically a compilation of my first-person stories of having worked as a game warden up in Northeast Florida. The second book, Bad Guys, Bullets, and Boat Chases, covers the entire state, and for that effort I put on my journalism cap and spent 3 years interviewing working and retired officers from one end of the state to the other.
It doesn't matter if you patrol on the water or on land as an officer for Florida's FWC. Over time, you will come across many illegal traps.
This is called a steel trap. It's a lug hole trap to catch what we call fur bearers, mainly raccoon and bobcat. It's an illegal device in Florida. Florida was the first state to make these traps illegal in 1974. The reason why it's illegal is considered to be cruelty to animals. It's a very vicious type of trap, and as you can see, this one's been modified with fence staples around one of the draws.
If you are thinking of being a patrol officer like Bob, then you might want to listen to a few words of advice from him.
So to any new wildlife officer, I would say have a clean criminal record, stay in shape, learn how to write, not write as in the way of writing books perhaps, but if you're any branch of law enforcement, you do a tremendous amount of writing. As a supervisor, I can tell you, a lot of the guys I used to work with, it was a real challenge for them to write an arrest summary. So learn how to write, take public speaking courses. You talk to a lot of people and you give a lot of talks. A lot of people might think that might be an odd thing to do, but I'm pretty much spot on in that. If you take your public speaking courses, if you happen to go through college. And finally, I would read Dale Carnegie's iconic book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. That's the most important information I can give you. You need to remember, no matter what career you're going to go into, it's not about you, it's about them. And that's what Dale Carnegie teaches in his book. And it's an iconic book, it's a very short book, and it's well worth reading.
What a great story. Well, Lauren, you know, here in Polk County, we really try to strive to keep the residents informed about how to live a healthy lifestyle.
That's right. So why don't we go to Dr. Joy Jackson with the Department of Health for our weekly health tip.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joy Jackson, Director of the Florida Department of Health in Polk County. I'd like to talk with you for a minute about influenza. 2017-2018 flu season has been particularly severe, with many people locally and across the nation being impacted. Flu can be a serious illness and should not be taken lightly. This season, there have been a higher than expected number of deaths due to pneumonia and influenza. Getting a flu shot is the best defense against the flu. Flu vaccination will help protect you from the flu and also helps to protect those around you who may be vulnerable to serious flu illness. These include babies, young children, pregnant women, elderly, and those with significant underlying health issues. Flu vaccination is safe and is recommended for nearly everyone 6 months of age and older on a yearly basis. It is not too late to get a flu shot now. Vaccines are still available in Polk County. Other important steps you can take to reduce your risk of getting the flu or transmitting it to others is to stay home if you're sick. Sick people should stay home until fever-free for at least 24 hours. Everyone should also use good hand washing practices, particularly if you've been out in the community, and also direct your coughs and sneezes into your elbow. Thank you for doing your part in helping to keep our community safe and healthy.
Thank you, Dr. Jackson. That was great information. We have to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with another great story from Florida Southern.
I know, but if I don't hit any lights or get stuck behind a train, I'll make it.
This is my Nana. This is my husband.
This is my mom.
Everyone matters to someone.
Pledge to slow down and drive safely.
Welcome back to PGTV News. You know, Florida Southern is one of the many colleges here in the county, but in the state, it's considered one of the top schools for producing future educators.
Well, let me tell you, Steve, it's my alma mater. I'm a mop to the core.
The Florida Southern College School of Education Teacher Preparation Program is one of the oldest and really a premier program at Florida Southern College. It dates all the way back to our early beginnings in 1922 when Florida Southern came to this area of Lakeland. And since that time, our programs have grown from undergraduate degree programs to graduate degree programs, as well as doctoral programs, along with 2 clinical lab school programs that are on campus. And we just are really looking forward to the future as well, and continuing to grow our programs. Our focus is on engaged learning, where our students really enroll in a teacher preparation program where they are learning about theory in the classroom here on the campus, but we quickly want to get them out into the field, into public schools and our lab schools where they can work hands-on directly with students and practice the theories through strategy and other types of instructional techniques where they can really work with children. We begin preparing our students for the Florida Teacher Certification Exam on day 1 of their freshman year. As soon as we have students enroll and declare education as a major at Florida Southern, we began working with them through a variety of different methods to ensure that they will be successful the first time in taking the FTCE. We created a timeline for students to take the sections of the exam almost individually so that they are not faced with having to take all portions of the exam in one sitting. That would be a little too much for them. So as early as their freshman year, they are in coursework where the standards that are on the FTCE are embedded and integrated throughout the curriculum from freshman to senior year. We also have other resources available that we try to encourage students to take advantage of. Everything from face-to-face workshops, one-on-one tutoring with professors, booklets that can be checked out, online tutorials, and any other kinds of support they might need. We try to offer that support to them and encourage them to take advantage of it as soon as possible.
Wow, what a wonderful story. I'm proud of my alma mater.
Yeah.
They really are doing some wonderful things over there.
And you know, they're not just known for their excellence in academia either. They are consistently ranked as one of the most beautiful campuses in the state.
It's true, absolutely. Run by there every day. Well, it doesn't matter if you're a business owner or if you're interested in starting a business. Business tips are always helpful. Here is Benicia Frazier with this week's business tip.
Hi, my name is Benicia Frazier with Polk County Community and Small Business Assistance. Today I will be providing you with information as it relates to our small business development resources. We strive to ensure that each community and its residents have access to the assistance and resources they need to grow and succeed. As part of our commitment to the community, we have developed resources and print materials geared towards navigating the business planning process. Our website provides information pertaining to business license and resource information, small business grants, information on our community partners, networking opportunities, community events, and also houses our Small Business Resource Guide. The Small Business Guide walks you through the steps of obtaining your business license and also includes a strategic plan. To obtain your copy, please feel free to visit our webpage at www.polk-county.net. Simply click the Department tab and select Community and Small Business Assistance, or feel free to contact us at our office at 863-534-5915.
Thank you for the great tips, Benicia. Now, here is Dion with your entertainment.
Thanks, guys. Hey there, Polk County. I'm Dion, and if you're looking for some entertainment this week, you're in luck. I've got a rundown of what's happening in your local entertainment scene. Head out to downtown Bartow for the Bloomin' Arts Festival, March 3rd and 4th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. At this free event, you'll see over 100 artists, a student art show, a flower show, classic cars, live entertainment, and more. Who knows, you may even take a piece home for yourself. There's a ton of opportunity for great live theater in Polk County this week. Theater Winter Haven is performing its third weekend of the classic ABBA musical Mamma Mia at the Chain of Lakes Complex in Winter Haven. If ABBA isn't your cup of tea, Lakeland Community Theater will perform their second weekend of the family favorite Mary Poppins. It runs Thursday through Sunday and closes next weekend. Check out lakelandcommunitytheater.com for details. The RP Funding Center will take you over the rainbow with a live production of The Wizard of Oz on March 8th. And opening next weekend, you can catch the Great American Trailer Park Musical at TheaterWorks Florida in Davenport, Into the Woods at Harrison School for the Arts in Lakeland, and Over the Tavern at Lake Wales Little Theater. Dance fans, come out to Florida Southern College's Branscombe Auditorium for the two-night Florida Dance Theater and Friends event on March 9th and 10th. You'll see the professional company perform contemporary ballet accompanied by exceptional musicians. Visit their website for tickets and more information. That's what's going on this week. Tune in next week to see what else can entertain you here in Polk County.
It's now time for sports, and here's Neil Duncan.
All right, thanks guys. Well, you know, it is a busy time of year here in Polk County with amateur athletics going on, college teams, professional teams. We've got so much to get to, so let's get to it right now. We start off at Warner University Baseball taking on Edward Waters. Bottom of the ninth, game tied at 5. Junior Furman with a game-tying base hit as he scores Rafael Astacio from second base. Warner holds on, they win 6-5. Next, we head to Weber International University as their baseball team took on Ave Maria University in a doubleheader. We pick it up in Game 1, 5th inning, game tied at 2. Jesse Coleman with a 3-run shot to make the game 5-2. Weber holds on in this contest 9-3. Staying at Weber but moving to softball action, Weber hosted Southeastern. We pick up the action, bottom of the 4th, Weber up 3-0. Laura Borders with a double. She adds an extra run, 4-0 Weber. They hold on to win this contest 5-3. Now we head to indoor soccer with the Florida Tropics taking on the Harrisburg Heat. First quarter, we pick up the action. Ricardo Diegues, he scores. Tropics up 4-2. Second quarter action, it's Diegues again. Tropics now up 7-3 with another goal from him. Third quarter action, Diegues yet again. Tropics now with a commanding 12-5 lead. In fact, Diegues ends up scoring 4 goals in the win as the Tropics win 12-9. Now we head over to the Hart Court as the Lakeland Magic take on the Delaware 87ers. First quarter action, Alan Anderson with the reverse layup. This game tied early, 13-all. As we pick it up in the third quarter, TJ Price makes a backdoor layup. Magic now up with a commanding 63-48 lead. Fourth quarter action, Anderson again with a great pass for 2 more points for the Magic. They win, running away 113-96. Well, that's going to wrap up our Sports Central update. I want to remind everybody in Polk County that the Detroit Tigers Spring Training 2018 is back in full swing, as well as Russ Matt Baseball Spring Training. Go to visitcentralflorida.org or centralfloridasports.com for a full list of events going on right here in Polk County.
Thank you for the sports report, Neil, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in.
Yes, thank you. So remember to tune in again next week for another installment of PGTV News. Have a good one.
We'll be right back.